Thank you so much for being here today. I am adjusting the camera because I didn't have time to adjust it a second ago. Today we are continuing Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. I played it about maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago. I must have canceled the stream somewhere in between because I shouldn't be this far behind, but here I am. Anyway, thank you all so much for taking the time to swing by. As you can see, we're actually doing pretty well on. Oh, let's see. Omega's gonna tell us all the new games coming to the PS5. Oh man, that shouldn't take long. There aren't that many, I don't think, or maybe I don't. I don't know. Let's see. You streaming tonight, Eugene? Mazen asks. Eugene says, I am. Oh, nice. I think my new capture device arrived today, and if it works, I'll tackle a power pad game. That's awesome, man. What's up, Boiling Blood? Thanks for hanging out with us, man. Really appreciate you guys taking the time to keep coming back. I really appreciate it. It really makes my day. It makes my week, in fact. Great White North, hey everyone, great to see you, Great White North. I hope you're doing well, buddy. We are 7% of the way according to this. I would like to believe that does mean okay, story mode 21%. Okay, well that's a little more reassuring, right? But guys, next week, if I am able to stream, I will be continuing the mysterious Murasame Castle, which I have really fallen in love with. I'm really starting to like the game. It's grown on me a lot. There are so many games on the Famicom Disk System that I haven't really experienced yet. Like, I haven't really played them all that much. That includes that game, along with God, what's the name of that other game? Well, we call it let me grab a little umbrella, actually. We call it Kid Icarus in the States. Something I was just watching a video from a YouTuber I had just met. He's got close to 10,000 subscribers, so he's no I'm sure you guys would probably know who he was if I could remember the name, but anyway, him and Mr. Matthews were worked together and made an awesome retrospective for Kid Icarus. I think Mr. M has been working on a Kid Icarus. Yeah, that's the one I'm referring to, Eugene. I wish I could remember the name. This is kind of embarrassing, but I say kind of because I mean I only met the guy today, so it's not really that big of a deal. But it kind of made me want to go back and play the game again. Mostly because I didn't finish it. I only made it to like the first equivalent of a dungeon, and I'd like to get a lot further than that, you know? What's up, Start Gaming? Start Gaming! What's up? Good to see you. Fightcade Arcade Classic Games. Hola, Fightcade. Mucho gusto, hermano. Great White North says, thanks, CC Myers. We'll definitely share your stream tonight. Nice. 2. Oh, thank you so much for sharing this out. I do appreciate it, Great White North. Thank you, sir. Knights of Magaya assemble. Yes, sir. That's right. Star Gaming and Mazen Power are here right now as we speak. Once you get past the first dungeon, the rest of the game goes much faster. Really? That's good to know. Let's see. Where am I? Ooh, well, that's cool. I didn't expect the power to work that way, but you know, I'm glad it did. But yeah, that's definitely a game I want to come back to. That first dungeon was pretty tough, but I feel like with enough patience I could have tackled it. Mostly it was just a time constraint, you know, like if I had the time at the time, because I only streamed for the 2-hour mark, I think maybe I could have done a better job. But as you guys can see, I've been taking my time with Murasame Castle. I streamed, you know, I stuck to the 2 hours, but I continued from where I left off. And I actually did manage to clear a couple levels, so I think that's a game I will eventually manage to tackle. Kirby climbing ropes when you can fly. Yeah, isn't that funny? Oh, well, that works pretty well, actually. This little spinning routine. There you go. Oh, what's over here? A big blue star. Is that worth it? Does it actually... I think I noticed something else back here, too. They make it so much fun to fall down, but then... the game kind of discourages you. Discourages you. When you stream Murakami again, are you continue for where you are or where you left off last time? Maybe I'm misreading the question, but I feel like they're the same thing. Are you going to continue from where you are or where you left off last time? Yes. Well, actually, there's no comma there, so yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying. You're just saying it in two different ways. Yes, I'm definitely going to resume it from where I left off. So I'll be making gradual progress in the game. Eventually, I hope to successfully beat it. Does someone say Big Blue Stark? Big Blue Stark. Did someone say Big Blue? F-Zero starts playing. You said you kept playing after your last stream. Oh, no, sorry. I think I maybe misspoke. What I meant to say was, during my last stream, I made some progress. That's what I meant to say. During my last stream, I made some progress, and I'm happy that I made progress during my last stream, as opposed to starting the entire game over, because it had been so long since I played the game. F-Zero intensifies. That's right, Mazin. Big Blue Shark. Ooh. I like that too. Well, let's give some ice cream to Kirby. Big Blue Shark. What in the world is... Well... A mecha? I'm a mecha Kirby? Mazin, I'm a mecha Kirby. Oh, I can see how the umbrella would actually be a better... Well, it was pretty short actually, so I think I'm okay. Mazin intensifies, right? I was wondering if you like react to that at all. I know those are like kind of your thing. You and Sahid and a bunch of other people from my circle of friends are big mecha fans, so... That's a sick mecha Kirby. He looks pretty cool. You got a little jetpack. Always cool to see new powers from Kirby. Let's see what's over here. Oh my god, that cattail thing was pretty cute. I'm kind of sad I had to kill it. Are you saying that I'm into robots? Jumps in a robot and flies away. Yeah, Gundam Kirby. Nice. What's about... Oh, I can shoot... Oh, look at that. Oh my god, I can lay little mines. I can plant mines. I got a little rapid fire thing too. Okay. Don't forget to give that like button a poke if you're... I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Stark. Kirby's Dreamland 2 DX. What's up, Celestial? Hi, Ruby. Thanks for being here, guys. Thank you so much. Eugene says Kirby's such a menace, coming in and wrecking with peace. Wrecking this peaceful seaside resort, terrorizing innocent tourists and wildlife. Yes, that's exactly. You can't put it past Kirby. He would do something like that. He would. Kirby pooping death mines. Is that what's happening? I guess so. Thanks for hanging out with us, guys. Kirby learned it from watching Samus. Yep. Oh, I already used up my power. Oh my god. Oh. Well, that's pretty cool. I like how they're smashing into the foreground. I want to see Kirby fight the dudes from Gimmick and Trip World. Dude, them and the Snow Brothers. I kind of wish the Snow Brothers were part of Kirby's world. I feel like they'd fit pretty well. All those guys would fit really well. I'm just destroying their little piece. I almost called them peace castles. Their sand castles. That was a chill level. I'm pretty sure most of this game's gonna be pretty chill, but sometimes they gotta mix it up with some laid-back games, you know. Not every game has to be challenging. You guys, if any of you can let me know how the audio levels are, I'd really appreciate that. Eugene, what are you playing today? Oh, wait, you mentioned it. You said some kind of power pad game? That's exciting. Merry Go Magoland. Merry Magoland. I'm adding words. Audio is great. Awesome. Awesome. I'm happy to hear that. Thank you, Ruby. The audio goblin hates you. We'll get to the bottom of that, Stark. We will. We'll figure that out. The bosses ain't easy to figure out in Trip World, really. I've never even played Trip World. I don't know what that's like. Kirby games are pretty easy. You know, when I set up the poll and I put Blasphemous and Kirby in the same poll, and it kind of came down to those two games, I was very curious to see how it was going to pan out, since, well, they would have been such different experiences, because I hear Blasphemous has a reputation for being a very difficult game, and the Kirby games are known for being mostly easy, so I was very curious to see how that was going to pan out, and a ton of people voted. I guess some people felt strongly enough about it to vote more than once. I have to assume. My streams aren't that popular, maybe. So, Zombie, yeah, let's go. Thanks for being here, man. But let's see. One of the most difficult games is Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. I remember that game. Yeah, that's a fun one. That's a fun one. I don't know if I still own that one. I used to. I probably still do. I wouldn't say that any of the Kirby games are like unobtainable at this point, but a lot of them are. Some of them are getting pretty expensive. Some of the older ones, like DreamLand 3, I think I remember being a pretty expensive game now, and that was one I sold a while back. Which that you know, that's a big regret of mine. Kibbleblade. Oh. Oh, well. Let's just get rid of him. Yes! Gotta love the cutter. That's a Metroidvania title. It is. Your streams are great. Thank you so much, Ruby. Thank you. Oh. I appreciate that. Have you ever considered streaming? I've been meaning to ask you that, Ruby. Because I think it'd be fun for you to join in on all this, you know? Flagship made it. Flagship. Flagship. Is that a development company or something, or? Yeah, I'm choosing to kind of just coast through the game, just have a more light experience as opposed to trying to scour every world and collect every collectible. I could maybe go back to the levels and get whatever collectibles I missed when I'm like off stream. in case there's like some kind of additional world at the end or something, because some games do that. You know, some games open something up when you collect everything. But I don't know. I don't know if this Kirby game would do something like that or not. Not every Kirby game does, you know? What is this about? You guys see that? Looks like there's a switch underneath. I guess I'll have to live without whatever's down there. Oop. Didn't mean to run into whatever that was. DreamLand 3's redeeming quality is the level objectives. I really enjoyed 100%ing the game back in 2018. Flagship with it, Capcom made Oracle of Seasons, Ages, and Minish Cap. Ooh. Interesting. Okay, I can't break whatever that is. Or maybe I can and I just don't know how to. Either way, we're advancing. but I have a baby and my sister's kids I need to watch, so lots of interruptions. Gotcha. Well, you have a lot of friends in the community that are willing to help you, you know, set up and all that if you ever decide to. But I can stand your being busy. It's, you know, totally understandable. Maybe one day, you know? What do you guys think of this boot? It kind of reminds me of Super Mario Bros. 3. Oh, I didn't expect it to run out while I was midair. Oh, another one. What? It's why I usually don't stream until late at night when all the kids are in bed. Got it. Yep, I'd love to. Yeah, that'd be awesome. I'd be very excited to see that. Ooh, what's in here? Well, if you ever do decide to, you could reach out to you can reach out to us through Discord or something, and you know, we'll help you get started. Turns out they also made a Kirby Squeak Squad on the DS. Yes, I remember that game. Yeah, the DS had a few. It had like Canvas Curse as well, and Kirby's what was that one? Superstar Ultra was another one. Yeah, the DS had quite a few games. So many Kirby games. There's too many. I don't own every Kirby game, and it's not because I don't want to own them. It's because there's just too many. I couldn't keep track of them all. I think they're working on an OBS plugin that will take care of your kids for you while you stream. Well, that'd be awesome. I very much am I would look forward to that. Hopefully they're done working on that when by the time I have a kiddo, you know, my wife and I. That'd be some good news. Alright, I missed one of the gears, that's fine. Oh, Lord. Oh. Alright. Got most of my health back. That's the exit. But yeah, the Kirby games are a lot of fun. They're really chill. Not particularly challenging, but, you know, they're still a lot of fun. And you learn some pretty sweet dance moves. So I'm already very excited to be streaming on Friday. I'm going to go ahead and continue Castlevania. No. The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time with Big Family Gaming. We've only got one temple left, and then there's Ganon's Tower, so a lot of side questing in between. I know somebody, Ron Jones I believe, was pushing us to get the Big Goron sword, so I'll definitely be getting that. Castlevania Ocarina of Time. Yes, that's the one. That's the name. That's the one. Was Magnum? Magnum. I know Magnum hung out with us during the last Ocarina of Time stream. That was really cool. It was offering a lot of help, which I appreciated. You know, he was letting us know about all the side quests in the area and stuff, which was cool. Made things a lot smoother for us to. He streamlined it more, which is cool. I guess that's the best way to put it. He really streamlined it. Ooh, what the hell was that? Well, whatever it is, it's gone now. Waves and Games. Oh look, a Kirby game. Oh look, a Waves and Games. How you doing, sir? Thanks for dropping by, man. Appreciate you. What have you been up to, sir? What's coming up on your channels? I said channels as if he has more than one. Maybe he has more than one. He's just very secretive about the second channel. But more than likely, he just has the one channel, and I misspoke. Thanks for dropping in, sir. I kind of want whatever's in there. What's everyone going to eat tonight? That's a good question. God, I wish I could tell you. I don't know. Maybe pizza? I don't. Pizza sounds pretty good. Alright. What's a grilled cheese and tomato soup? What's up, man? How are you doing? How are you doing, sir? Good to see you. Was playing Castlevania 64 the other day. Thought of you. Thought of you, senor. Omega with salsa? Careful, man. Omega's already very spicy. You got salsa to Omega, you're in for a hot time. Whoa, dude. The momentum behind that. Let's go this way. Working on a can I lose weight playing DDR video? Alright, that'll be interesting. Omega burrito with beans and rice, right? So I took a picture when I went to the grocery. This is such a boring adult story. I went to the grocery store and spotted a burrito. An individual burrito, one burrito, and it was $5. It was a microwave burrito. It was a it was a beans and rice microwavable burrito for $5. I laughed so hard. I took a picture. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I sent the picture to my wife. I sent Maz the picture. I said, dude, really? A $5 microwavable burrito? They're out of their freaking minds. But yes, grilled cheese is great. Yummy for grilled cheese, yes. Grilled cheese, the unsung hero. Grilled cheese. You got any plans on streaming the new Zelda? My girlfriend and I have been playing it and it's amazing. Not sure if you're playing it off stream. I haven't picked it up yet. I can't. That's a lot of money, you know? I mean, and I get it, you know, they gotta keep up with inflation, but I haven't even finished Breath of the Wild yet, so I gotta play through Breath of the Wild before I pick up Tears of the Kingdom. And if I'm gonna be doing that, I may as well just wait until it goes on sale or something, right? What's up, Freaka 4? Highly recommend. Yeah, their price point is brutal. Yeah, it's I'm gonna sound a little negative here, but they reused the engine from the prior game, and they want to sell the game to you for $70 for a game with a reused engine. I mean, that'd be like, I don't know, like let's say Ocarina of Time came out, and then Majora's Mask came out, and then they charged you $10 more for Majora's Mask. I don't know about that, man. I mean, if they kept the same price, then maybe. How about a frozen burrito? How's a frozen burrito more than $2? Yes! Dude, and that's the thing. my wife and I, dude, we went to Costco, and they had that same kind of burrito in a pack, and it was 12 burritos for $8, which that's roughly $1.50 per burrito. So we're talking a difference of $3.50. Yeah, it's a difference of $3.50 per burrito. The same exact brand. No, sir. That's not okay. Crazy, right? Crazy. Link Between Worlds is what I like the most. That's a fun game. Salty Omega, yes! You're funny. Yeah, I agree. I wish Nintendo had waited for... Yes! There you go. I wish Nintendo had waited for the next-gen system. My only real gripe about the game is the massive frame drops. I'm a PC player, so I feel it when it gets below 30. That's interesting. Yeah, see, that's something I haven't even heard anybody complain about. On the other hand, is it reasonable to pay the same price for a game that comes out 6 years later? That's also true. That's another issue in and of itself. That's another big issue. This one here, I wouldn't have paid full price, but my wife was sweet enough to get it for us. But I have to agree with you, Eugene. I don't like the idea of, paying for a remastered game at the same cost of, like, say, a regular version of the game. I don't know. But, I mean, I get it, you know? Like, if Konami came out with a Castlevania game and that Castlevania game was $100, I'd buy it just because it's Castlevania. So I am totally biased in that regard. Nintendo charges $60 for Wii U ports, and most people seem willing to pay it. They are getting away with a lot more than they should. Ocarina of Time HD when? Now that's a game I would pay $60 for. Notice I didn't say 70. That's a game I would pay $60 for, is an HD remaster of Ocarina of Time. Although if they did release it for 70, I probably still would buy it, and I'd complain the entire time, yes, but I would totally buy it still. I absolutely love Ocarina of Time. That's a game I'm going to play again and again and again. Again and again and again and again and again and again. Jiminy Jellikers. Let's get rid of that. So good news. Aside from this one exam I have coming up, my schedule's going to be mostly open pretty soon. That is until the fall. So I might bump up my streams to 3 days of the week or something like that. I don't know. Maybe I might stream late, like really late night, since I'm already up anyway. That way I can keep, those that can't sleep company. What kind of games will I play? Maybe Switch games. I have a pretty nasty backlog of Switch games. Either that or I'll stick with retro. Maybe I'll just play more retro games. I don't know. But with that being said, expect to see me stream more often. I will reach out to a handful of you to make sure I don't clash with too many streamers, I guess. I just don't want to do that. I mean, if it happens, it's gonna happen, but I'll at least try to not do it, Ruby says do it. Thank you, Ruby. What's up, Cajun? Good to see you, man. How are you doing, Cajun? And hello, Brian Fan the Hedgehog. What's up, brother? I'm here. Good to see you. Good to see you too, man. Good to see both of you. What have you guys been up to? Hope all is well. Oh, by the way, how many viewers are we at? Because I was thinking maybe around 14 viewers. I'm gonna open this box that Tylord sent me. I'm very excited. I figured stream more while you can. Yeah, that's the truth, Eugene. You're right about that. We just gotta do it when we can, But since I'm gonna have a lot of freedom during the week, chill, about to eat. Nice, man. If let's say we're at roughly 14 viewers. I'll even say roughly. If we're at roughly 14 viewers, I'll open this box now. And if we never get to 14 viewers, I guess I'll just open it at the end of the stream. But yeah, Mazin, I guess, or somebody, Cajun, Mazin, Ruby, Figure4, if one of you could just let me know when we're at that many viewers, roughly. Oh, that was cool. Nice, man. Well, enjoy your meal. Does your wife count as a viewer? If she's watching. If she's watching. And she might be. Might be. Sometimes she lurks. So far, she actively chatted in the stream once. That was a good while back. Ow. Oh man, this is kicking my butt. Damn, those things are quick. Got 2 of them at least. Okay, so this whole am I underwater? No, I'm not underwater. So this whole time I thought I was underwater and it was really messing with my head. My wife is way behind on my videos. Yeah, you crank out a good amount of them. I mean, which is great for your viewers. What is up with this dude? There we go. Alright, thanks, Mazin. And if we never hit the 14, that's fine. Just let me know at some point, I guess. When we've got, like, enough viewers. Like, if we're in the double digits or something, that should be good enough. See what's going on in here. Mrs. Omega Stream went, yeah. I've been talking with her on and off about that. She wants to do either beat 'em ups or Contra 3. She really likes Contra 3 or The Legend of the Mystical Ninja. Those are some of her favorite games that she's open to stream with me. 10 viewers so far. All right. Well, thank you so much, Cajun. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you. Oh my god. There you go. I figured that out the other day, that you can actually push back the screen by spitting stars at it. That's pretty cool. Couple streams are fun. Yeah. Let the Wookiee win. Am I not close enough to it? That's bad news. Alright, let's just let's swim through all this, yeah? That's alright. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I was actually trying to fly up and I accidentally held up in front of the exit, so I missed whatever was on the other side of that. Alright, I got me a spear. Hopefully I could do something. Hopefully I could do some damage with this spear. Alright, oh, spear doomer. Alright. We're kinda close, folks. Yep. Oh man, that's tragic. One more. Alright, I didn't even have to fly. Alright, I survived. I'm alive, but why? I missed one. That's okay. Ooh, man. Happy to see that maximum tomato. Let the Wookiee win. Put the Wookiee down. Put the Wookiee down. There we go. The goal game. I'm so used to pressing jump. It's actually the button on the left here, or on the right. Yeah, it's my right. Sorry, my right, your left. No, my right, your right. Wow. Anyway, are you Wookiee enough to save DreamLand? I think so. I think so, man. Well, that is just aces. Onion Ocean. What have you guys been playing lately? What's new with you guys? Have you been editing any fun videos? Have you done anything exciting or fun lately? Or both? Kirby. I really gotta stop running into things. I appreciate that. Thank you, Peter. Thank you so much for that, man. Yeah, and I mean, if we don't get to 14 viewers, that's okay. I just figured if I'm gonna open a box, if I'm gonna unbox a gift from a friend, I may as well make it worth their time, you know? Finally finished The Last of Us, and I'm going to play the DLC next. Nice, man. I think I saw you mention that on Twitter? I'm pretty sure you mentioned that on Twitter. I'm like 50% sure, which implies that I'm not really all that sure. No, I'll go as far as to say I'm 80% sure. I'm 80% sure I saw you post something like about that on Twitter. That sounds more confident. A little more confident. That's awesome. I did mention it on Twitter. There you go. Nice. So I wasn't making stuff up. Yeah, well shoot, when I beat this game, this will be one of the most modern games I've beaten. The most recent modern game that I've played through and completed was, oh God, what is that game called? It had to have been Fire Emblem Warriors, the first one, the first Fire Emblem Warriors game. Okay, I can't open that, which means I can't get that. Oh, well there you go. Oh, cool. Dead Cells. Dead Cells I also finished recently. But yeah, lately Fire Emblem Warriors. But yes, you know what? You're right. Dead Cells is more recent than Fire Emblem Warriors. So yeah, Dead Cells would have to be the latest game I've completed. Which, by the way, is getting like a big fancy Castlevania edition box set from Limited Run. I believe they're going to start taking pre-orders for that in August. I believe Eugene, a couple people mentioned it to me, but I think Eugene was one of the first two. So thank you so much for that, Eugene. Thanks for that. No! Dad Level Podcast. Although Eugene may have mentioned it too, but the two of them, let's just say the two of them mentioned it to me, and I appreciate it. The Last of Us is almost retro. Came out 9 years ago, and that's the version I played the OG on PS3. I would argue that that is retro at this point, because that was 2 console generations ago. But of course, I haven't done that yet. I half jokingly had said that once I'm back in school and I have access to all those scholarly articles, then I'm actually going to write an entire article on what's retro and what's not retro, just to kind of put that argument to sleep. Although I think that would kind of ruin it for anybody that likes to throw out topics for the sake of throwing out topics, because if somebody has a definitive answer, then it kind of kills the fun of the question. PS3 being retro makes my soul hurt? I definitely think it is. I would definitely argue that it is retro. Let's see. That's weird. But again, Peter, thank you so much for sharing out the stream. I hope you're doing well, man. I hope you've, well, I hope everybody's doing well. Yeah. But yeah, that... Oh, you know what I've been playing lately is Agent Under Fire. I've been playing Agent Under Fire for the original Xbox. I'm very excited to finally have access to an Xbox console so I can play all my original Xbox games. That's a James Bond game for those of you that don't know. There are 5 James Bond titles on the original Xbox, and I'm planning on playing through all of them. Maybe not live, but just you know, for myself. Now, if that's something people are interested in, then sure, I'd be open to streaming them. I don't know if anybody would really care to see something like that, but I do find the James Bond titles to be entertaining for me. They're very fun for me. I don't know if that's something that people would want to see me stream. I think the majority of my viewers prefer the retro stuff, which is evident in the stream. In fact, I tend to have a higher success rate with the retro stuff. But that's kind of the community that I wound up in, you know, because I myself am a bigger fan of retro most of the time. So. Although I could say this, when the new James Bond title does come out, I will more than likely be streaming that, regardless of the size of the audience. Let's see here. Got a new camera. Ooh, nice. But I need a microphone. My old one is not compatible with the new one. Oh man. Okay. What kind of microphone are you thinking of getting, man? Have you been researching microphones and kind of just making your decision, or do you already have something in mind? Freak of Force says, I played Valfris for the first time last night. Loved it, and was really far until I discovered one of the bosses clearly cheats. The more you fight the creature, the more it cheats. I quit playing. Damn. That sounds really odd, actually. Dang. Cheating boss. If I may ask, how does it cheat exactly? My interest is piqued. What is this thing? I'm gonna throw it. Oh. The hell is this thing? Okay, I'm slowly learning to not be scared of this thing. Oh god. I'm sure there was a wall I was supposed to destroy over here somewhere with that bomb. Oh, right here. Okay, well that's okay. I can live without that. The first time I ever felt old was one day I was looking on eBay for something Ghostbusters, and they called the real Ghostbusters toy retro, and my hair began to turn gray. The first time I ever felt old was... this is gonna sound really silly, but I felt like it was a perfect gauge. It was a perfect gauge to determine whether you're old or not. So for me, the day I felt old, and this is gonna sound really strange, was when the women bankers, the female, the bank tellers, when the female bank tellers stopped smiling at me at the bank. That for me was like the day I realized, okay, maybe they only really smiled and were nice to me because I was younger, and I don't know, they found appeal in that? I don't know. But one day they just stopped smiling at me, and I said, oh, I'm old. Isn't that strange? It's a very strange way to gauge your age, is whether the bank tellers smile at you or not. That for me was the day I realized it. Also, any Bond game is an instant watch for me. I appreciate that, man. That's awesome. What's up, Rich? Richard W. It's Richard W. I got that from Mazin. From Mazin Power. So if you're ever wondering if you're old or not, just look at a bank teller, and if she smiles at you, then you might still be young. No, I haven't got around to it yet. Gotcha. Oh wow, yeah. It's a stupid story. Vinny Boombots! Don't test the Omega Man. Sup, bro, Chacho? What's going on, Vin? Good to see you, sir. Hope all's well with you. How are we on viewers? It's starting to pick up. I believe I see Retro Tiburon. What's up, brother? In between work meetings. Alright, we're going. We're opening this package. 15 viewers. Thank you, Mazin. You should have grabbed a handful of suckers. A lollipop. Nice. 16 viewers. Alright. Hey, let's do it. Let's open the box. Open the box. 17. Alright, we're doing it. Camera screen. This button here. Click the package. Grab a box cutter. Okay. Ooh la la. Wow. They even packaged it with a little like foam piece here so it doesn't like get squished and damaged. But yeah, it's a complete inbox SVC Chaos. That's really exciting, man. Thank you so much, Tylord. Really, thank you. And yeah, man, this is wow, the disc looks fantastic. I mean, you guys can't really see that, but looks really good. Really good. Tylord, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much, dude. So interesting little story about this game here. Yes, sir, dude. Disc looks clean as a whistle. Dude, the package looks great. The packaging looks great. And now that it's here safely, I don't have to have this little piece in there to keep it from caving into itself. But Tylord, thank you so much, man. So fun little story about this game. The first time I played it in an arcade, the cabinet was slightly raised, and because of the transparency of the life bars, if you don't look at it head on, you can't see your life bar really. So when I was playing other people in the arcade, I couldn't see if I had a lot of health or no health at all, which made it extremely difficult to know if I was winning matches. Anyway, yeah, I very much wanted to own this one, and now I do, so thank you so much, man. I'll definitely be sending something back your way, man. This is awesome. Thank you so much. But yeah, man, this is awesome. This is awesome. This game has such a unique cast of characters. It even has a Metal Slug character. It's got red armor from the Ghosts and Goblins series. It has a lot of characters, man. Never heard of this game, dude. It's a great game. It's a great game. A very unique cast of characters. This, I believe, is the first game that has that introduces Violent Ken, which is like, you know, the evil version of Ken. Violent Ken has since made it to other games, but this was the first one that he was in. This was the game he was introduced in. It's got a pretty big cast. It says 36 characters. 36 characters. So 36 back then was a heck of a lot of characters for one fighting game. And the sprite work in it is fantastic. Hope you stream it one day. I might. I don't stream fighting games very often. The last fighting game I streamed was Street Fighter 6's beta, but this is definitely something I would consider streaming. This is really, really cool. Thank you so much. Yeah, it looks fantastic, man. Even the back of the package looks good. It's great stuff, man. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm going to sit it right here on this table. And guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much, Tylord. MK stream. That's true. That's true. Yeah, when the new Mortal Kombat drops, I might stream that as well. I don't stream fighting games often, just all the Mortal Kombat. Freaking Mazin. Freaking Mazin. Oh, man. So is this the newest Kirby game? Technically, yes. With an asterisk, right? So it is the latest release of a Kirby game, although this game is actually like a deluxe version of a Wii game that's been out for quite some time now. So you know, look at that how you will. I guess I think I answered the question pretty good there. But you know, big thank you again to Tylord for sending me that game. The Knights busted Omega. They did. I don't know. It's not a genre I typically stream. It's just one day I decided, hey, it'd be an awesome thing for me to do if I streamed all these Mortal Kombat games. But I guess I can't really say I don't really stream fighting games anymore since I did that. I'm even considering doing that with the Street Fighters. How would you guys feel about that? If I streamed Street Fighters 1 through 6, as well as Tekken's 1 through 8. I want to do Tekken's 1 through 8 and Street Fighters 1 through 6. So if that sounds like something you guys are open to watch, let me know. Of course, people are going to say yes regardless, but, you know, I want honest answers here, you know. If that's not something you're interested in, then I don't really want you to say yes to that, you know. Richard W says that would be cool, and Carla, thank you again for hanging out with us. I hope you're doing well. Hope Omnilight as well. Copy ability room 2 unlocked. The 35 energy spears you've collected have unlocked the door to copy ability room 2. Okay. I'm honest. You said I'm honest. I would like to see that Street Fighter 1. Only ever played it once at arcades. Yeah, that was one I've played that one on and off a couple times. Not that bad of a game. Shift's about to start. Enjoy the stream, y'all. Boiling Blood, thank you so much for taking the time to hang out with us today, man. And have a great day at work, man. I appreciate that you always try to take the time to swing by, even on your work days, man. And that means a lot, man. That really means a lot to me. Thank you. I got my spear. I'm ready to go spear fishing. We're fighting the boss, folks. Yeah, I'm going with the spear. Let's see what we can do with this thing. I heard Sagat throws his shoe in Street Fighter 1. Is that true? No, I don't think he wears shoes in Street Fighter 1. He throws his shoe. Or did my friend lie to me? Dude, your friend lied to you. You're gonna have to confront him and just call him a liar. What is this thing? You're funny. Why would he throw his shoe? Was that a reference to something, or are you just throwing that out there? Look at that thing. Fatty Puffer. Uh-oh, it's Fatty Puffer. Go, go. I think he's thinking of... Stark's gonna have a field day with this one. Oh my god. Chuck the spears, chuck the spears. Whoa, I could fly. I'm being serious, he told me that back in the day. That's so crazy, dude. Which friend was it? Was it Billy? Fat shaving again, right? It's Fatty Puffer. Hector the Game Collector. What's up, Hector? Oh god, I'm too big. How could I possibly avoid that attack? Alright, I'm behind him, so I may as well just start jabbing the heck out of his butt. Dude, he died by having a spear shoved up his butt. That literally just happened. You were pretty damn close with that, I guess. Funny enough, it was Billy's older brother. That's hilarious. Give him a prostate check there, right? That was all bad. Puff Puff the Fatty Puffer. Puff Puff the Fatty Puffer. We're rebuilding our ship, folks. How could you? How could you? You're making this too fun for me. Man, this is sick. I'm still stoked about SVC Chaos, man. That's awesome. SVC Chaos. I finally get to like sit down and really play through it, man. Enema by Spear. Oh damn, dude, that really just happened. Alright, dudes, I gotta go back to work. Check you later. Good stream. Rich, thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you so much for swinging by. We gotta hang out online again sometime soon. Make some more progress on that Mario, that Super Mario 3D World. Where am I? What is this place? I'm just gonna leave and resume the gameplay. Can I just go? Let's go to the world map. Let's advance. That attack hurt my tuchus. Yeah, I'll let you know. I'll let you know, dude. White wafers. We are in level 4. It looks like there's only 5 levels, and then, I mean, who knows what happens after that, but we're in we're in level 4. So far, this has been a very chill game. Ha! Chill game, and it's cold in the game. I made it funny. Have a great rest of the stream, everyone. I gotta pick up Lizzie from work. Take care and have fun. Hit the like button and subscribe unless you're overweight. Apparently, stop saying that. People are gonna take that the wrong way. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, Stark. I really appreciate you. Please say hi to Lizzie for me. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you so much. Let's see. Anyway. Right? Stop. Stop. Anyway, I meant bye Stark. Hey Stark. He said hey Stark. Hi Stark. I'm kidding. Obviously, Sheik said yes. Oh, God. Megan did keep poking my beer belly and asking me to laugh like the Pillsbury Doughboy. Oh my God. Dude, I think you're in better shape than I am. That's the tragic thing, man. I am in horrible shape. I'm in terrible shape. The last dude to body shame lost his weight and his subs. Dude, stop. Y'all are crazy. You guys are crazy. Y'all are crazy. Ooh, I want that. I mean, I can't grab it because I have a spear in my hand, but I really enjoyed using the spear. We're going mech. Or not. I guess not. You know what? We're gonna freeze some shit. I'm worried about you, Omega. I bet you are. Don't you go crazy and start making multiple personalities saying you sold your channel. Who the hell? Oh yeah, I forgot that was a thing. Oh my God. We got some real characters in our community, folks, let me tell you. I'm gonna click on that one just for the heck of it. What is this thing? Oh. What are you guys excited for? Are there any are there any upcoming games? You know what? Sony, I believe... Don't worry, I forgive you. Okay, I'll stop. You're funny. I believe Sony was announcing some games today. Maybe there might be some new Tekken 8 gameplay or something. I don't know. What have you guys heard, if anything? Because I think Sony's did a presentation thing today. It might already be over, in fact, because as I was going online, I noticed it was on. I'm not sure if they announced anything or not, but... I'm still laughing in my head here. I'll just go. Some Donkey Kong style action here. Oh God, that last one was fast. I'm pretty sure a lot of people die there. Let's try this again. I saw Sony showcase PS5, PC, and VR2 game announcements only, according to Jim Ryan. I gotta check that out. You know what a lot of people don't realize is a lot of games get announced at like on Nintendo Directs and Sony Showcase and such, and they end up being multi-platform, some of them, so it's worth investigating. Let me go back actually, because I think I saw something there. I did. Oh, I already missed one of them anyway, so I guess it don't really matter. Okay. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, I'm curious to see if they announced anything that might be of interest to me, you know? Oh, I can't go down there. Okay. Ooh. I just turned into a Bulbasaur. Or Leaf Man from Mega Man. Mazin, or anybody actually for that matter, anybody that's played the game, is Cutman, no not Cutman, Woodman, is Woodman from Mega Man 2? He was in the second game, right? I'm pretty sure. Woodman, I believe, was from Mega Man 2. Woodman is from 2. Thank you, Mazin. Thank you, sir. Oh. Gigant Edge. Gigant? Gigant? Ow. He's mine now. Let's do this real quick. There we go. Just for fun. Just to do something. And we're returning to the game, folks. Oh my god, that's a whip. Yeehaw. Got someone from the Morris clan here. Omega, I want to say thank you for introducing me to Play Asia quite a while ago. I've discovered so many PS4 and Switch games, Japanese and European, with English subs and audio I've never heard of. That's awesome, man. I'm happy to hear that, man. That's really cool. Yeah, Play Asia's is pretty good. It's a pretty cool site for, like, if you want to get games at a reasonable price when they first drop, you know? Alright, let's go. Well, so far this game's been pretty laid back. Very relaxing game. We're fairly far along in it. I think there's like maybe 2 more worlds after this. I don't know. If I had to guess. It's showing me that there's 1 more, but naturally there's going to be like a final world, that kind of deal, if I had to guess. But yeah, Play Asia is pretty cool. I know certain games only get physical releases outside of the US. And you know, the Switch is region free, which is super convenient. As is the PlayStation 4, so. And most of the PlayStation pre-orders prices rock. They do. Dude, they really do. If you want to get like reasonable price, now I sound like I work for them or something, right? But really, if you want to get reasonable prices for like imported games, you know, at launch, Play Asia is more than likely your best bet. You know, there's other ones too. There's like Yes Asia, but I only really use Yes Asia if Play Asia maybe is like sold out or something like that. Ami Ami is another cool one. Ninja Soldier, yo, what's up, man? Thanks for how are you doing, sir? Thanks for dropping in, man. Guys, if you can wish Ninja Soldier a nice warm welcome, I'd appreciate it. Oh, I can't cut through that. How are you doing, man? Long time no see, yeah, man. How's life treating you? All is well, I hope. Yes, sir. Oh, there goes the whip. Well, actually, I think I'd rather be a mech. Let's light him up. We're going. In we go. Launch this mech into the sky. What have you been playing, Ninja Soldier? What have you been up to? Oh. Going great. Last year I hit my 1K and monetized my channel. Very nice, man. Congratulations. That's awesome, man. Yeah, I myself am working towards 1K still. It's a long-term goal, you know. But I'm excited with my own progress. I think I've done pretty well for myself here, and I've made a lot of awesome friends in the process. You know, that's really, you know, it's a big plus. Is the friends we make. You know? Yeah, that's awesome, man. I'm a mech riding a big boot now. Off we go. So Bulbasaur, you guys think, well, okay, so far Bulbasaur is beating Woodman. Uh-oh. There goes the boot. And here comes another boot. Alright, that's not going anywhere. Nah, dude. Hey, we all drop in when we can, man. And honestly, like, that's the thing about YouTube, too, is something I've come to realize over the years is we all naturally gravitate towards circles, you know? And you're gonna have your regular friends you're gonna see all the time, and then you're gonna make acquaintances in addition to that. I mean, it's just like real life. You can't be best friends with everybody, you know what I mean? There's just not enough time to be best friends with everybody. So naturally, you prioritize your time for those you either see on a regular basis, or those whose channels you just can't get enough of, you know? So it's perfectly understandable, man. So, you know, don't worry about it. It's totally cool. Yeah. But yeah, man, this has been a hell of an experience for me, man, doing this for all these years, man. I'm cutting it close. Let me just consume this enemy here. Look at that cute little... Doesn't that guy look like a... Look at him. Oh my god, he's the cutest. You guys see that? I'm sparing him. He's too cute. I'm not gonna kill him. Oh my god, look at that enemy. Look at that enemy! Oh my god. Alright, I'm sparing him. Hey, it's super bonkers. But yeah, that was something I had to learn the hard way, man, because I would spread my time so much that I felt like I wasn't really clicking with anybody at all. And it was because I would distribute my time among so many people that I wouldn't be able, there was no way for me to build those relationships, you know? But overall, I've met some really cool people, and some of which I drop in on occasion, and some that I see fairly often, you know? You saw my intro? Yeah, that was made by Camp Survivor. He used to be on YouTube. These days he's on Twitch. Yeah, he made that for me. It was really nice of him. It's a very short intro, but I think it's sufficient, you know? I think it's good enough. Maybe in the future, you know, when I learn how to make those kinds of things, I'll make a new one, you know, just to update the channel a little bit, but I'm pretty happy with it. So it's been around for a pretty long time. And I'm always going to be thankful for it. And in fact, I always credit Camp Survivor for it. At the end of all my streams, it's always, he's always credited there. So yeah, it looks like Bulbasaur is winning. Gib84 Gaming, how's it going, Omega? I gotta be honest with you, I was watching the PS show. Yeah, and that's totally okay, man. I was very curious about it myself. I mean, had I not committed to the stream, I would have been doing that instead. I would have been watching that. I hope they announce some good stuff, man. I'm actually very eager to check that out later today. Yeah, of course. Yeah, thanks for extending the invitation, man. Thanks for putting it out there. Yeah, I'll make an effort to swing by, man. Thank you so much. And yeah, I hope all's well with you, man. Thanks for that. Thanks for swinging by and just you know, letting your presence be known, or just reminding me of yourself, you know. Because as you know, man, when you follow enough channels, man, you tend to forget, you know. Because I do follow a lot of channels. You're a madman going up against the PS Showcase. I was screwed. I was doomed from the start. Yeah, there's no way I can compete with that. I was doomed. That's why I was kind of settling for just a lukewarm reception today, and that's okay, you know. Screw it, I'm grabbing the 1-up. I already commit to eating all that damage. What is... I want him. Oh, he just has a spear. That's cool, too. I'm very excited to check out that PS Showcase. As soon as I wrap up this stream, I'm definitely gonna talk with my wife and see if she wants to watch it with me. Maybe we'll eat together. And yeah, you know, guys, thank you so much for just taking time out of your day to swing by, man. I know this kind of game isn't for everybody, and yet those people who choose to swing by, even if they don't care for the game, you might even argue that I appreciate that even more. It was so good, man. No spoilers. Yeah, I also have a podcast show now. That's cool, man. I'm happy to hear that you've kept busy, man, and you've been doing a lot with your to promote yourself, which is really cool. That's really cool, man. That's awesome. Yeah, I'll skim through it with the wife in a bit. You know, as soon as this stream wraps up here. I'm putting in the time, though. I want to... Bulbasaur's at 62%. Hey, Goslick! Kirby versus Yoshi in an eating contest? Ooh, that's a fun one, too. I think Kirby would win that. But let's put it up there. Why not? Alright, so Bulbasaur wins this one. Bulbasaur wins, guys. Eating contest. Kirby. Yoshi. I know there's a way to add more columns. I don't know how to do it here, though. If anybody knows how to, let me know. But I guess that's that. I'm gonna have to just do this. I wanted to put King DDD into the mix because I know he can eat a lot too. Yes, Gib84 definitely does, man. He's definitely a content creator in his own right. He has occasional PS4 streams, as well as a lot of pickups videos. That and he sometimes gets gifts from other YouTube friends, and he thanks them in that way too. I've seen him do challenge videos. Good lord, good grief and lord. All right, I gotta focus here. I might not survive this. What's down here? Oh, you. Ozzy! Ozzy! Oi, oi, oi! What's up, Ozzy? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing great so far, man. Thanks for asking, Ozzy. I hope all is good with you. Let's go this way. Pickups is my jam. I love the hunt, but I love playing him more than collecting. But the hunt has a different buzz. It does. It does, man. Can I... Oh, man. I can't fall through that. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Oh, I survived. Dang. That health looks pretty sweet, though. Too bad I can't go down there. I wonder. I'm going to try something. King Hippo would out-eat them all? You think so? King Hippo, huh? That'd be interesting. What's up, Case? Good to see you, man. Okay, I can't do that one. Well, here's the thing. Both Yoshi and Kirby taking... Alright, yeah, I'm gonna have to just keep going. I can't figure it out. Talking game-wise, have infinite stomachs. Both win. Yeah, but I think... Well, you know what? No, I can't. I don't wanna sway the chat in any direction. So I better keep my thoughts regarding that poll to myself. But yeah, it's looking like Kirby's winning for sure. Oh my goodness, I almost stated my own opinion during one of my own polls. Let's go this way. Oh, come on. Swim, 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 Kirby. I can't do it. Alright, we got health. We're back in good shape. Gotta bounce when I yeah, dude. For sure. Hey, Cajun, thank you so much for taking the time to swing by, man. I really appreciate you. Hope you have a good rest of your week. I'll be streaming Ocarina of Time on Friday with Big Family Gaming if that's your jam. And if not, then I'll see you when I see you, man. And thank you so much for swinging by. How dare you give us your opinion during your own stream? Oh no. Gonna be lurking. Gonna get my Jedi Survivor on. Nice, man. That's awesome. What is up with these? Okay, I got a key. Can't really do much with the key. Maybe I could throw it. Yeah, I don't... Wait, can I... Let me see that. I feel like a little toddler trying to like throw a toy. Ah, screw it. It's fine. I'm moving on. It's the NDR, dude. NDR, dude. My god. A water Galbaros. Oh. Go, Kirby. Got him. I love this little surfing power. I'm skipping that key. I voted Kirby because he has a TV show and he was always eating on there. Dude, you're talking about Kirby Right Back At Ya? That was a cool show. I remember that show. I only saw like a couple episodes of it, like maybe one or two, but it was fun. There we go. Alright, I'm going to end the poll. If anybody has any suggestions for polls, let me know. I also have to vote for Kirby. I don't think I've ever seen Yoshi eat a car before, and Yoshi has. So, I mean, if Yoshi's able to eat a car... No, I'm sorry. If Kirby's capable of consuming a motor vehicle, then I think he kind of wins there, doesn't he? Drinking games with Josh. What's up, man? Good to see you. Hope all is well with you, sir. I am swimming into objects. Oh, Jesus. That was terrifying. On Foxbox. On Foxbox. Oh, God. That was reckless what I did there. But it got me through the level so quickly. Snowly Games! What's up, Snowly? Good to see you, man. Yo, Omega. Good to see you, Snowly. What you been up to, man? What have you been playing, sir? Always good to see you guys, man. I kind of want whatever that is. Oh, protects me. This is kind of like the Umbrella. It's like Umbrella 2.0. Ow. Good thing they're generous with health items, right? You said, "Hey, dude." Period. Why does that read so serious? Hey, dude. Let's grab this. Get ourselves hurt in the process. Mugged by rock people. Yo, Mega. What's up, Phil? Phil Twerpin in the digital flesh. How are you doing, sir? What you been up to? It did come off that way, didn't it? Yeah, dude, it was like, hey, dude. Like, hey. I'm like, what did I do? Josh, please explain. Like, that's how people speak with each other on YouTube when they're mad at each other. I was like, whoa. Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, Tormented Souls, and Donkey Kong Country Returns. Man, I gotta get back on that Donkey Kong Country Returns myself, man, because I streamed the first 3 Donkey Kong games, and then I stopped. GTA, J.R.R. Tolkien in the house. I'm never gonna call you that again, I swear. Unless you think it's funny. Donkey Kong Country Returns is difficult, man. Those controls, yeah. That's something I gotta look forward to myself. Because I haven't finished that, nor have I finished the Tropical Freeze, you know? Donkey Kong Country Returns, I have I'm having too much fun here. Oh, I was supposed to take the key from him and grab the stuff below. That's interesting. It's killing me that I picked up Tears but haven't started it yet because I told myself since I started it I would finish Skyward Sword first. You know what the worst? And this is something that I can super... Oh, God, hold on. No, I want that. Whoa, look at that swirly on his head. Something that I can super relate to is you pay full price for a game. Dude, you pay full price for a game, and then you don't get around to it because you have to beat either prequels or the previous game in the series, and then by the time you finish that game and you play the new one's already gone on sale for like $20 cheaper. That has happened to me so many times, and it is so lame that it happens, because you know it happens. You're always making me crave an IPA, dude. That guy, if you're like an Alcoholics Anonymous, Josh's channel is the worst for that. You imagine some guy is like, you know, I've been sober for 6 months. I'm proud of myself. I'm gonna just hop on YouTube and watch some gaming videos. And then you have Josh here. He's like, here's the latest IPA. Here's the latest IPA that I've consumed. It has a very subtle fragrance of hickory, and it's just like, dude, what are you doing? Josh, what are you doing? What can I say? I'm a horrible influence. Now, if you're not if you're not an alcoholic, I'd say Josh's channel's fantastic. If you're not a recovering alcoholic, I should say that, because if you're an alcoholic, you're gonna have a great time on his channel. But if you're a recovering alcoholic, then maybe his channel's not the best. Time to drive home from work. Hello to all that I miss, and goodbye to everyone all at once. Peter, thank you so much, man, for hanging out with us. I hope you stream sometime soon so I can catch up with you there, man. Exactly, you gotta play it smart, Ace. Hell yeah, JR. You gotta play it smart. You knocked that game out, the prior game, unless you know it's going out of print or you feel like it's gonna be hard to find or something like that. I never usually pay full retail for a game. This was the super rare exception. Okay. But yeah, that cracks me up, man. This Kirby game looks sick. It's pretty chill. It's a pretty laid back game. How are we doing on time, by the way? Okay, we got some time still. This one that was on the Wii too. That's correct. That's correct. This one was also on the Wii. It's killing me that I picked up Tears but haven't started. Okay, yeah, I read that already. I dug Tropical Freeze. I've never played any of the other Donkey Kong. You never played any of the other Donkey Kong games? Wow. Yeah. I mean, they're all great. I like them all. Donkey Kong 3 for the NES isn't that good, but I mean, aside from that. Now, if you're talking about the Donkey Kong Country series, then yeah. That whole series, I'd say, is worth playing through at least once. Oh my god, I want him. Is he... I froze him for good, I feel like. Oh well. Woe is me. Let's take this key. Let's take this key elsewhere. Look at that cute enemy. Oh. And we're going. Yeah, definitely want to at least play the OG Donkey Kong Country. Yeah, this song is everything. Let me turn it up. I haven't heard this song. This is a nice song. Can you believe this whole time I've been playing the game on such a low volume, I didn't even get to appreciate the music? I'm always a little hesitant. I'm always a little scared, Sonali, that my microphone's gonna pick up the music and it's gonna kind of just cause like a reverb, you know? That's a cheesecake. To date, my favorite Kirby game of all time has to be Kirby's Adventure. Oh, I'm so screwed. Yeah, Kirby's Adventure. I will wait a year to get Tears of the Kingdom because by then I will have already played my Switch copy of Breath of the Wild. I need to play through Breath of the Wild before I even consider picking up Tears of the Kingdom. I have no intention of picking up the special edition of Tears of the Kingdom or anything like that, so I think I'll be just fine picking up a regular copy. There are enough copies in rotation to where it shouldn't go above 70, and I'm pretty sure it'll dip below that by sometime next year, so I'm gonna wait. And I'm just going to be patient. I don't think I'll ever stream Breath of the Wild. I feel like that game is too old at this point. Well, not too old, because I shouldn't put it that way. I don't think it's relevant enough to play it. I'll put it that way. Yeah, I gotta wear headphones, brother. Yeah, and that's the thing. I don't... I mean, I have headphones, but I don't have any that are, like, say, compatible with this television. Now, that'd be a fun idea. Researching headphones that could work on a television, for example. Now that'd be something worth researching, or like just looking into a TV that offers some kind of compatibility with Bluetooth headphones. Then I could totally do that, and I could turn up the music a little louder and just enjoy the music as well as, you know, the chat. You know, that's the primary reason I stream, is to just chat with you guys. Because yeah, I could be doing this right now. Off stream, I could just play the game. But why deprive myself of the opportunity of just chatting with the homies, you know? Breath of the Wild became an all-time favorite of mine. Incredible game, okay. Yeah, it seems like that game, people have really taken a liking to that game, man. I am not typically into sandbox-ish games. You know, the PS4 Sony wireless headphones work on Switch. That's cool. Yeah, that's really cool, man. Yeah, I gotta find something that works on, you know, like for the TV, I guess. Those are headphones I use for my Switch. Interesting. Did you take down Metal Storm? That's a good question. Phil, what happened with Metal Storm? Did you end up beating that? I wound up having to leave. I didn't finish that. Nowadays, games are like a new shoe release. If it ain't the first week, it's not relevant anymore. Man, boy, that's an interesting comparison there, JR. Mr. Tolkien. That's an interesting comparison. Oh, they did not like that. Let's just go. Got myself a key here. Okay, I'll take the hit. Those are the headphones I use for my Switch. Okay. You can plug in the headphone dongle into the Switch dock and it picks up the audio from the switcheroo. Ah. Interesting. I would say Breath of the Wild is still relevant because of the unpredictable nature of the enemies and whatnot, though the divine beasts are what turns some people off. Okay. Interesting. These graphics are nice. It's a good looking game, isn't it? I mean, if you're into the 2.5D look, you know? It's a pretty good looking game. I'm digging Kirby's little spear too. I know it's not the most powerful ability in the game or anything like that, but so far this little spear is my favorite ability. Wow, I didn't think that would work. That's pretty cool that it did. These graphics do go hard. I'm in the minority. I did not love Breath of the Wild, but I also love crappy wrestling games, so there's that. Dude, I love your channel for that reason, Tiburon. There's something really charming about just the old school wrestling games, and there aren't very many channels that are willing to play them. Oh god, what the hell is that? Let me try something. Nope. We're moving on, folks. I've actually never played any other Kirby game other than Epic Yarn and Adventure. I have a bunch, and they all seem so cool, just never have. Yeah, for me, the problem is the Kirby library is way too big. Way too big of a library. So there's no way I'm ever going to play them all. And you kind of have to be in a certain kind of mood to play through a Kirby game, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes you're looking for something more challenging. And most Kirby games don't really bring the challenge factor into the game, you know? That was close. I love bad wrestling games too. Nice. Yeah, of course, man. Heck yeah. And you have you have what every successful channel, what every viewer of a good channel looks for. You interact with the chat. You keep up with your tech. You're just entertaining. I don't know how else to put it simply. What is that, like the fourth one? Yeah, I've missed so many. It's like doesn't even matter. I'm having a fun time carrying the spear though, so I'm gonna stick it here. Let's see. I'll never hold it against anyone that doesn't like a game. Everyone has different tastes, and that is what makes us unique. Yeah. Speaking of wrestling, has anyone ever played WrestleMania the arcade game? Such a great game. Is that the one with the digitized graphics? That has Razor Ramon. I believe Bam Bam Bigelow's in there. If it is, then yes, that's a really cool game. And The Undertaker, Shawn Michaels. I never would either. This is from a guy who actually hates a few very popular franchises. Man, why was that so hard for me to read? I hear you, Josh. So I'm just adjusting my seating here. Trying to get a little more comfortable. Yep, that's the one. Yep, that's a good game. It's a good game. Stage 6 boss. We're at the boss. Hey, boss. There used to be a guy I used to work with back in like 2004, 2005. His name was Philip. And he'd always say boss. He'd say, hey, boss. He'd call everybody boss. It's pointless. That's probably the most pointless story I've ever told on my channel. Sorry about that. Facts. I always say that too. Ozzy's Game Room. Let's see. What did Ozzy say earlier? I already forgot. Oh yeah. Doesn't like a game? Yeah, man. Definitely. Some people can't take other people's opinions about a game. If somebody doesn't like the game they get pissed. Don't worry, boss. He'd say, hey, boss. And he had like an accent. He had this unique accent. And we'd always, imitate him. He never minded, really. We didn't do it behind his back. We'd do it to his face. He's, hey, boss, And this is Goliath. It's like Goliath. Whoa, buddy. Let's go. Jump, Kirby. Oh, God. Uh-oh. Oh my God, he went Super Saiyan. Oh my God, he went Super Saiyan. I lost my power. Dude, he's a Super Saiyan ape. Oh. Huh. He's a Super Saiyan ape. Huh. It's kind of funny. Oh my god. I mean, I guess it's fitting that the boss that does beat me, you know, have Saiyan powers, I guess. Oh my god, what the hell is he doing? Ah, we cut it close, folks, but we beat him. It's confirmed, Kirby can beat Saiyans. Tony Danza's the boss. Who's the boss? Tony Danza. Let's see. Don't worry, boss. Right? You ain't the boss of me. You ain't the boss of me. Man, it just feels like you can't attack certain franchises. People get heated. Dude, the moment I started talking about how I felt like Tears of the Kingdom was a little too expensive, boy, man, I worked up a lot of people saying that. That's something I'd never say on Twitter, otherwise I'll get attacked. They'd be ready to fight you over their favorite franchise, basically. They come at you with pitchforks and torches, yes. The boss, man, no worries. 85% of stories I tell are pointless or only make sense to me. That's funny. Vinny Boombots. Vin says, chillin', bro. Just got back from picking up that za? Or whatever these whippersnappers call it nowadays. I don't know what that means. Ja, maybe? Ja? I don't know. Thank you for the GG, Snowly, and Phil Twerpin, and Hector. Hold me closer, Tony Danza. I gave the first 6 NES Mega Mans for a fair shot a while back. Played each one for about an hour, did not find them enjoyable. I do find it wicked rad that there are a lot of Mega Man fans out there, though. Yeah, those were some of the first games I've ever streamed with Mega Man games. About 4 or 5 years ago. I wanted Tears, but hell yeah, it was too expensive. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until it drops at least $10. That's not asking for too much. Yeah, I figured he was. I figured he was, man. I don't know that terminology, man. Josh says I wanted Tears. Okay, I read that already. GG home. GG, salute Phil Snowly. Yes. I'm not giving into that Zelda game if it's gonna chill on the shelf. It's gonna chill on the shelf anyway. Yes. I still have to finish Breath of the Wild, so what's the point? Well, that's the new price for games now, right? 70? It's slowly becoming the standard. Some games are still 60, but they're all gonna eventually climb to 70. That was definitely one of the pioneers. But I think there's one other game that has that game beat. There's a game that sold for 70 before that. I'm trying to think of which game it was. Actually, there's some PS5 games that I believe sold for 70 at launch. Tears of the Kingdom is pricey, but haven't had a new game in a while. That's totally fine, you know? My gaming hot take is that Final Fantasy VII is very overrated. Yeah, it's a good game, but in my eyes, it gets way overhyped. Yeah, I think so, and I think more people are seeing that too, man. It's that new generation of slang. Got it. Got it. Rock that boss Omega. Was that the end? Not yet. Not yet. Although that ape he did go Super Saiyan, which was a real trip. How are we doing? We got about 15 minutes. Same here, Omega. I still got to be Breath of the Wild. Yeah, I barely touched Breath of the Wild, man. All right, that looks kind of nutty noon, huh? Nutty noon. Well, we got a full star here. I guess we get to start level 5 and then just wrap up the stream soon after that. Yeah. Kirby versus Goku. That was Goku. I want to wear a headband like Kirby does to work. Dude, you should. You should. The love for Final Fantasy VII is more nostalgia than anything. I actually, back in my early Target days, there was a coworker there who had never played through Ocarina of Time, and I had never played through Final Fantasy VII. So I let him borrow Ocarina, and he let me borrow Final Fantasy VII. But then he had this really stubborn mentality where he would just outright refuse to play the game unless I had progressed so much in Final Fantasy VII. And I didn't like that. It was like he was making me play the game just so he can play the game I let him borrow. It was kind of weird. So that put me off. I didn't play the game. I just gave it back to him. I'm like, dude, just give me Ocarina back.
if you're gonna act like that, that's kind of weird. I'd rather you enjoy the game, not like do it because I'm doing this, you know? It shouldn't feel like a job to play a video game, for goodness sake. I think you guys understand where I'm coming from when I say that was a little ridiculous. That's really aggressive. Yeah, it was weird. Forcing you to play it. It was weird. So I didn't like that. Because I told the guy, I was like, dude, I'm going to play it. I'm going to take my time and I'm going to enjoy it. But he was like, well, I ain't touching Ocarina until you play Final Fantasy. I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to give you your game back then. Because this is getting kind of weird, you know? Yeah, that is strange. Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. Yeah, so for that reason, I didn't end up playing Final Fantasy VII. And, you know, years later, this remake comes out, and it's so different from the original Final Fantasy VII that I got mixed feelings about it. I'm like, well, I kind of want to have the original experience, but at the same time, I really like the way the new one looks. So I'm thinking to myself, yes, I will probably pick up that Final Fantasy VII remake when it's a complete game, because right now they're selling it to you in pieces. You know, they're lengthening the length of the story, obviously. Play this game right now, yeah, with the gun. That's funny. I actually just played through the original Final Fantasy VII to completion for the first time. I had started it many times over the years. It was good, but I would agree with you guys. Yeah, and that's okay. I mean, I hear the music's really good. Like, I mean, that's like one of the big selling points of that franchise in general, or that series, right? Is that the music's really good. But I think, let me get rid of this guy. Oh, spider. Spider stays. Okay. Look at that spider's little legs. He's got 3 eyes. That's pretty cute. But yeah, it got a little weird. It got a little weird. He was kind of an odd guy. Kind of an odd guy. Now, this was a guy I used to hang out with from time to time. I kind of fell off. I didn't really stay in touch with the guy. We didn't stop talking on bad terms, or we didn't get on bad terms and then stop talking or anything like that. We kind of just drifted. And given his nature, I did not want to pursue you know, staying in touch with the guy. It just wasn't worth it to me. I don't know about you guys, but being a grown-ass man means I don't have to tolerate, you know, high school behavior anymore. So if somebody rubs me the wrong way, I give them every opportunity to just, you know, clear the air. But if they don't, then I just move on. I don't, you know, we all have our daily stresses in life. You shouldn't get daily stresses from your friends. They're not really your friends if they're willing to put you through anything like that. And now I'm just rambling though. My friend and I do smack talk each other for not playing games we like, but it's become a joke at this point. Yeah, and that's totally fine, you know. It's totally cool to have fun with your friends, you know. Let me catch up with the chat here. The spider, wasn't it with the little legs? I would not want to kill that little spider. Talk about, oh, you guys talk about 2K. I have a conundrum. Do I start Breath of the Wild, Shredder's Revenge, Bloodstained Curse of the Moon, Hogwarts Legacy, River City Girl Zero, or continue Kazi and the Wild Masks? I'd say finish the game you're playing now before you jump over to one of those other games. And Shredder's Revenge is fun with multiplayer, so if you want to play that with friends, or River City Girl Zero, that'd be fun to play with friends as well. Is this supposed to be Zelda Kirby? It's the sword is definitely a nod to Zelda. Let's see. Been playing 2K since the Dreamcast days. I would have stopped kicking it with him after that. Yeah, it's kind of weird, right? How about this? I will play the game when I am goddamn good and ready. That's funny. High school behavior is everywhere. Yeah, even as adults, right? Yeah, thank you, Snowy. Thank you for getting that. Ace said, forget that ish. Yeah, dude, it's like, it's not worth it. It's really not. I mean, misunderstandings are one thing, man, but if it's just like regular toxic behavior, then it's like, why even put yourself through that? I have found that, you know, as a growing elementary school student, I was not very popular. You know, I was kind of an awkward kid, but as adults, with the power of, I'm going to put it that way, with the power of the internet, we have the ability to be very popular because we can find so many like-minded individuals. Dude, you can make friends, you can make some awesome friends so easily now because of the internet. So you don't have to, you know, you don't have to have shitty friends. You don't have to be like, oh, this is my shitty friend. Nah, nah. No need for all that. Boy, this level got interesting. Oh, crap. Boy, that was close. Boy, that was real close. Can I go down here? No. If you haven't played Hogwarts Legacy, you're in for a good-sized game. Yeah, that game... I can't believe that game's not does not have multiplayer. I can't believe that. That shocks the hell out of me. Like, it really should be, should have been a standard thing. It was expected of me. No, I expected it, is what I mean to say. I have Shredder's Revenge, Freak of 4. What platform do you have Shredder's Revenge on? I mean, if people are going to start playing that game, count me in. You make sense, Omega. Thank you, Phil. J-Chip, I'm gonna look into that very soon. As soon as I wrap up my stream here, I'll be checking that out. Agreed, Omega. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for, you know, being on the same page and understanding where I'm coming from there. True, yeah. Multiplayer was just not in the budget. Shredder's Revenge is awesome. It is, man. It's fun. PS4, okay. I don't think I have it on PS4, unfortunately. I have it on... I think I have it on the Switch and the Xbox. I have Shredder's Revenge on Switch. Well, I'm down to play with you, Snowy. If we can ever get our schedules in order. Damn it. That's really the only thing, is I can't seem to get my schedule to line up with anybody else's, man. Including Android? Wow, I didn't even know it was on. And what the hell is... Boy, this... That's a cool looking background, actually. Yeah, adulting. Dude, it's rough. You know how often Triforce and Coin Halo and Renee, all those guys, man, they're playing Switch games twice a week, maybe thrice. And I am never available when they're available. And it really bums me out. I went as far as to pick up the Mario Party game that they were playing, and then I quickly came to realize, I said, dude, I can't find the time to play this with you guys. And, you know, that is to say they shouldn't revolve their schedules around me. Far from it. You know, everybody should play when they can. I didn't want to hurt that little guy. I actually really like that character. I'll get it on Switch for you, Omega. Damn, Phil. I have it on Switch. But I really appreciate that, man. Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah. Pick it up on Switch, Phil. We'll play together. Hell yeah. If that's what you mean. I play with you, but I'm 3 hours ahead. And that's the thing, is that's the big issue there, is I think it's the time zone difference, because for them it's like it's nighttime. You know, they've already spent time with their significant others. They've already had their dinner, and they can chill and game for as much as they want. But me, it's like 5 p.m. The wife's getting home from work. You know, I'm gonna chat with her, see how her day went. We're gonna eat together. It's like the worst possible time for me to game with them. I meant the latter. Yeah, I picked that up after that. Yeah, because I got thrown for a loop there. I got a little confused. Play Mario Party with y'all would be fun. It would be, man. It's okay, Omega. We'll get together most definitely. We're gonna have to find a way, man. I have Mario Party Superstars. Yeah, we should all play some Mario Party together. I mean, gosh, dude. We don't even have to stream it. We could just arrange it. We can arrange it. Oh my god, you're so cute. I'm gonna eat you up. You're so cute. What does that even mean? Damn, dude. I destroyed that dude's soul. Did you guys see that little enemy I ate? That's the first enemy I've ever consumed in a Kirby game for the sole reason that they were just so cute. I had to eat them up. That was a first for me. That was a trip. I'm usually in bed when you're streaming at 12 a.m. Eastern time. Yeah. And that's okay, you know? The last thing and that breaks my heart, man, when people get mad at me because I can't show up to their streams or something like that. Because it's not personal, man. It's never personal, but some people, unfortunately, they take it personal. You know, and that's what happens. People drift apart, and you know, you form your cliques, your circles, and that's okay. You know, it is sad in a way, but people get mad at you for not coming to their streams. It hasn't happened for a very long time, Eugene, but it has happened, and it was like, damn, really, dude? Like, it's not even personal, but like a real man should. Yeah. I appreciate that, JR. Yeah, man. I gotta do that for the wifey, you know. She comes home from work. I gotta see how her day went. And, we gotta eat together. It's part of our routine. You know? That's crazy. Tough luck. YouTube is fun. We all have lives outside in the real world. Yeah, it was me a while ago. Mazin, you're funny. Calm down. Yeah, people think that it's on purpose. Yeah, they do. They think you're just intentionally avoiding them, or they're just like, oh, they visit this guy's channel. Why don't they visit mine, kind of thing. And it's like, well, has it ever occurred to you that their channel happens to stream at a more convenient time? Like, oh my god, this power is so cool. And I like the sand hair that Kirby has. Look at his hair. Moundo. Ow. No. I don't want you. I got sand hair. Sandy Kirby. Where was I? I don't have Mario Party Superstars. I do have Super Mario Party and the ones on N64. Got it. I got most of those. I've been going to bed on time lately. That's a good thing, man. I envy you. People get mad at you. Yeah, I read that already. Sorry. Tough luck. Yep, I read that too. Let's catch up with the chat here. It's called adulting. That thing we do as we get older, you know? What's up, Ash? Good to see you. Hey, Jose in chat. Wanted to stop by and say hello and drop a like. About to have lunch. Ash, thank you so much for swinging by. It's always good to see you. Thank you so much. EC Myers, welcome back. Yes, welcome back, EC Myers. I had to pick up kids, but I'm back around now. Wouldn't want to make it to get mad at me, right? I don't like that. I don't like your tone, Eugene. Right? Maybe I'm mad that people aren't streaming when it's convenient for me. How about that? I mean, that's a valid reason. Too late, Eugene. He's pissed at you. Yeah. I'm so mad. I'm just gonna intentionally skip his messages and just act like I didn't see them. You know? So bad. Kirby, go. Kirby, go. Look how cool that power is. You should say to those people, I'm sorry for being an adult and having responsibilities outside of YouTube. Maybe make a public apology of it and do that, right? But no, it's fine. You sever ties with people like that and you move on, you know? You let them be miserable on their own, man. What is that? Boy, I jacked that dude up real quick. Whoa. That's really cool. Let's do it. Interesting. Let's see here. Have you ever had somebody do that? Because it's like you can give people the benefit of the doubt, but once they do it too many times, it's like, why are they intentionally not reading messages? I don't know. YouTube drama. I am not a drama channel. Mazin deleted a message. Oh man. He said something offensive and he took it back. Omega, I solved your problem. 1, you are much too wicked awesome for people, and 2, you're funny. Oh, I gotta get ahead. What's up, Vince? I didn't realize you were streaming. Totally cool, Vince. It's totally cool, man. Thanks for swinging by, man. I appreciate you. I'm digging this power. Ooh, what is that? Speaking of which, Vinny Boombots, you and I, we gotta talk to your friend about the music. The music for the big, for the next big project, you know, the next big channel project. Whoa. Whoa. That was pretty cool. Mazin has been lobbying for Omega to take off the shirt. I second that. Oh my god. Sorry, too lazy to type everyone's names. No worries, Ash. It's not usually this. It's not usually this chatty. I can't forgive people who have jobs. Oh my god. Back when I used to play DC Universe Online. Back when. Hold on. Back when I used to play DC Universe Online. During the PlayStation 3 days. I'm pretty sure it was PlayStation 3. Or was it PlayStation 4? It was PlayStation 3. Back when I used to play DC... I said that like 4 times now. There, I used to play in a... What do you call it? I was in a, like a guild, I guess you can call it. I was in a guild. And I said to the guy... The guild leader, I was like, oh, sorry, I couldn't catch the last, you know, couldn't catch the last one, basically, because I had work or whatever, you know? And the dude says, with, like, a straight face, he's, well, not a straight face, but just, like a serious tone, he's like, yeah, you guys need to, like, he said, you guys need to, like, adjust your work schedule to make it fit the game or whatever. And I just had this really just awkward pause, and I was like, hold on, dude, did you just tell us to revolve our jobs around this video game? And I just laughed at the guy, and I was like, dude, you're ridiculous. Cause he got defensive when I said that. I was like, really? Hold on. You literally just told us to schedule our jobs around the video game that we're playing, you know? That was close. He almost killed me. But really, think about that. Like, dude totally meant it. I said that you should keep your shirt, so I deleted the comment. That's funny. That's funny. Now that's controversial. About to head home from work. Hey, Vince, thank you so much for taking the time to swing by, man. I really appreciate you. Ready when you are. I was texting him earlier. Let me know, bro. Will do. Will do, man. You have a job unsubbed, right? Problem is, if he takes off his shirt, he has one right under... I do. I'm ready for that. So, like, if I ever get put in a situation where I'm forced to, there's going to be at least, like, 8 layers you guys are going to have to remove, so... Yep, as soon as I wrap up this level here, we're gonna call it. And it looks like, actually, that's the end of the level right there. Boy. I keep a careful list of all my people who have slighted me by missing my streams. Oh my god, no. Eugene. No. I keep a... I'm gonna read it anyway. I keep a careful list of all the people who have slighted me by missing my streams. The paper is stained with the tears I shed as I cry myself to sleep reading it every night. That's so tragic. Oh man, the DC Universe days, dude. I gotta feed the family and my toy addiction somehow. A job seems the best way to do it, right? Oh my god, you should have said I activate my trap card being an adult and have a job. That dude is on one, dude. He was serious. He was like totally serious when he said it too. He was like, yeah, dude, you're always missing our raids and this and that. You really should, you know. He's like, you really should just work your job schedule around the game more and blah blah blah. I was like, hold on, what? Disbelief. I might need to get this game down the line. Looks dope. It's a fun game. It's very chill. It's very laid back. As you can see, I'm almost done with it. There's like one more collectible piece I gotta get there. Rock that umbrella attack. Yes, sir. Should have told the dude if he ever wants to get laid, he needs to get a job. That's the truth, man. That's the truth. I think he had a wife, too. That was a weird thing about him. Sorry, Ace, but I'm going to have to do adulting right now, right? Mazin might as well block me because I got to go. Well, go ahead, Mazin. Just get him out of the way. I'm just kidding. I'm on that list. Cries, right? Let's see. Yeah, all right, dudes. I got to head out. And a wine and dine with the wifey. Totally relating to that. I activate my spell. Real life, right? Guys, thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate you. Actually, it was a really good time just having these conversations with you guys. And next time I stream will be on Friday. I will be continuing Ocarina of Time with Big Family Gaming. I think we have one more temple to go, and then we have the Ganon's Tower after that. So probably a couple more streams, and we'll wrap up the game. Snowly, thank you so much for hanging out with us, man. I hadn't seen you for a while, but as I know, just life is life, and I really do appreciate that you stuck around. You caught up with us for a while. I'd love to game with you on the side sometime. We should arrange that. In fact, I'd be down to just game with just about any one of you. You guys are all really cool folks. But yeah, thank you so much. I'm gonna go ahead and just give a shout out to a big shout out to everybody that was here, obviously. But particularly big shout out, particularly big. You can tell I don't know how to phrase it exactly, right? Particularly big shout out to those of you that are currently in the chat, and those people are Phil Twerpin, Drinking Games with Josh, EC Myers Vids, Freak of 4, Retro Tiburon, Vinny Boombots. We got JR in the house, JRR Tolkien. Did I mention Snowly already? I'm going to mention him anyway. Snowly Games, Vince from Dad Level Podcast, Miles and Power, everybody, J-Chip Show. The list goes on. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I'm going to go ahead and play an outro song. I hope you guys enjoy it. If not, that's fine too. Next week, I will be resuming the Mysterious Murasame Castle, so look forward to that. It's a tough game, but I'm going to just keep at it until I finally beat that game. We got to do that. We got to continue Pixel Junk Monsters 2. You're right about that, Freak. We got to knock out that game. And JR, thank you so much, man. Thank you for the various farm animals you have placed in the chat. Thank you, sir. Oh, a goat. I see what you mean. I'm just kidding. Thank you all so much. Have a great one. And Ozzy, thank you, sir. Bye, everybody. Outro song here.